Hello YouTube. So this is video 17. That should have been posted November 17th. Today's actually the 26th, so I'm trying to backfill the couple that I've missed. I got a list of questions at the beginning of the month, and I can't answer all of them. Like, there's some that are, what are some, hairstyles for somebody who's bigender? I don't know how to answer that. The best I can come up with is, this is what works for me, having long hair. But there's a lot of people who look really cute with a pixie cut. I'm not one of those people, because my ears stick out like crazy. I don't know if you can really tell, but I've kind of had big ears all my life, so the long hair is a benefit. But one of them that I got was, how do I deal with shame and self-loathing, especially when the world is trying to shove it down my throat for being transgender? And oh man, this is a really hard question, but it's a desperately important one. The first thing, it's a process, learning to accept yourself, because that's the only cure for shame and self-loathing, is accepting that this is who you are, and that even if you didn't choose it, even if you don't know why it's happened, why you are the way you are, this is who you are. There's a lot of, self-help sort of new agey stuff that talks about learning to love yourself. And the fact of the matter is, regardless of the trappings of it, that's honestly the only answer, is learning how to love yourself. And the first step is just accepting that this is what it is. There's no curing it or pretending it's not there or forcing it to change or, nor is there any reason that you should have to. Now, it's not always wise, depending on your circumstances, to shout from the rooftops, I'm trans, this is who I am, love me. But, you sort of have to shout it from your brain. This is who you are. And there's a lot of theories about why people are trans. Some of them are like, especially for male to female spectrum people, there is a testosterone wash that happens in utero, 16 weeks or something like that. And it's basically the baby is flooded with testosterone, and that causes sexual differentiation. But the theory goes that if there's not enough, then the body will differentiate, but the brain does not. For female to male spectrum people, every baby gets some testosterone. If there's too much, then again, the body goes down the female assigned path, and the brain does not. Good girl. That's one possibility. There's another one that, there's some genetic marker that is, caused to express because of environmental reasons, or, there's estrogenic compounds in milk or plants, or, some chemical thing. But the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter why. It just is. And you can kill yourself trying to figure out why things are the way that they are. Or you can just, work on accepting that this is who I am. That's the first step in self-acceptance, just accepting that, your hair is brown, or you are going gray prematurely. No amount of wishing, hoping, or secrecy is going to change those facts. You can always dye your hair, but at the end of the day, you're a brunette, or you're going gray, or all of those things, and you need to just accept that this is who you are. Once you've made that acceptance, then you can decide, what to do about it. if your circumstances permit and it is something that you desire, then you begin transition. If you are not in a safe place to transition, or it's it's otherwise not in your best interest to do so, then you can choose not to transition while still accepting that this is who you are. The shame comes from the fear of somebody finding out. And the fear of having to confront the idea that this is who you are and other people are going to have opinions about it. The fact of the matter is the only person whose opinion matters is yours. You can value other people's opinions, like a spouse or a parent or sibling. Those have value, but the only one that really truly changes your life is your own opinion of yourself. It sounds hokey, but the solution, the cure for shame and self-loathing is love, self-love, learning how to be proud of the fact that you are this person. And there is no other person on this planet who is exactly you, except for you. You're literally 1 in 7 billion, I like to joke that, if you're 1 in a million, there's, 6,000 to 7,000 people who are just like you, but no one is legitimately exactly like another person. Even twins are different people, So relish that fact. There will never be another you on this planet. So you have to make the best of your life that you can. And once you've accepted that challenge, then you can step forward from a place of loving yourself instead of fearing, who you are. Fearing the confrontation of being a person that, is different from maybe what your parents expected of you, or what you expected of you, or, what society at large thinks is normal and acceptable. It takes a long time to reach that point, though. I'm not trying to make it sound like it's easy, because it's not. For me personally, the only way I was really able to get past the shame and the fear, or at least take steps away from it, was to be open and honest and to be out as much as is possible for me. It's not a wise idea. It's not safe for me to be out at work, at least not yet, and I don't really have need to. So I accept that that's a secret I have to hold, or that's a place where I have to hold a secret, but the rest of my life doesn't have to be a secret. I have people that I trust and love who accept me for who I am. And the reason they're able to accept me for who I am is because I accept me for who I am. Like I said, it's not easy to get there. Sometimes you need professional help. I did. I kind of needed a therapist to tell me that I'm allowed to be me, that I'm allowed to be the person that I am. And I'm telling you now, you are allowed to be the person that you are inside. And you have no reason to be ashamed of that. Trans people are just one more kind of people on this planet. I don't know. I've not had to deal with religious persecution or anything like that. I'm an atheist, so that really doesn't carry a lot of weight for me. If people tell me I'm going to hell, it's one more in a long line of reasons. But it has no power over me. It has power over some people. Some people are religious and faithful, and all I can tell you is that you have to believe that your God put you here for a reason and to be the person that you are. And any God that would ask you to deny the person that you legitimately are and want you to feel shame and fear every day of your life is no God that deserves worship. So that's what I have. I hope that's helpful to someone, but no one else can be you. So by all means, figure out the best way to do it and love yourself while you do it. So that's all I have. And come back later this week. My 30 and 30 project is going to be wrapping up very soon. And then I'll go back to posting videos once a week or once every other week or once a month or whenever I get my ass in gear to do it. But I love you all. Thank you.